Good morning, everybody.
Howdy.
He was so sweet this morning. Not only did he make me a second pot of coffee, but he actually made me breakfast, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm a keeper, huh?
Yeah, you're a keeper. You're a keeper. Well, he knows how busy I've been, and I'm still going through a lot of the emails for the nail and coffin. Oh, my God. You guys got to stay tuned this weekend for that one because it is epic.
Well, that is if we have time to get it done.
Yeah, because, I wasn't expecting this. Now, I want to say that I sent to the Montana court for the documents for the final verdict and,
Yes.
judgment against Watchtower. I couldn't afford to get all of the documents because they said it was going to be about $985.
Yeah.
But I did get, the final judgment here. So you guys can see that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the PDF on our website and a link to that so that you guys can get these. Because I know there's a lot of, rumors and posts and, some of the newspaper articles, they don't have the details of what this is. Well, this has the details.
And the interesting thing is that when Kim was reading some of the legal language in these few papers we have, it prompted me to get to the dictionary and look up some of these terms. Not that we didn't already know them, but I think it's worth redefining or understanding what these terms mean. Because of these terms, the Watchtower Bible Tract Society has been found guilty of not only hiding and protecting pedophiles, but, well, we'll just get to that when we get to the
Yeah, you're getting ahead of me here. Okay. So I'm not going to mention any of the plaintiffs' names, for their protection. Question number 1, in Blank's case, did the negligence, if any, of those named below cause injury to blank? Indicate yes or no. Watchtower of New York, yes. CCJW, yes.
Now that's the Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, which we know is another entity of Watchtower.
Right. It's another Watchtower corporation that got found guilty in this.
Yeah. The Thompson Falls Congregation, that's the one in Montana, the local one. Yes.
So the congregation bears fault in the burden.
Yeah. And then it names 2 individuals. Yes.
Which would presumably be elders.
I'm assuming.
Presumably be, yes.
Yeah, because it says McGowan-Castleberry. Yes. Okay. You must apportion fault for blank's injuries so the total percentage of fault assigned is 100%. Insert a percentage only for those who received yes answers to question number 1. Your answer must total 100%. Watchtower of New York, 80%.
Guilty.
CCJW, 15%.
Guilty.
Thompson Falls Congregation, 4%.
Guilty.
Ivan McGowan Castleberry, 1%.
Guilty. Now these would presumably be the elders, guys, are sharing the burden.
Well, the thing is we'll get into it later about elders in the congregation locally being responsible for being held liable for these now. Okay, question number 3. What amount of money, if any, would fairly and reasonably compensate blank for her injuries? Now, this, I believe, was, I don't know, which one it was, but she was awarded $4 million. Because I know, even on Facebook, there's been some posts that only one was awarded, damages. And apparently by the court documents, that's not true. All right, now the other victim survivor. We, the jury, answer the questions submitted to us in the special verdict as follows. Question number 1. Did the negligence of any of those named below cause injury to blank? Indicate yes or no. Watchtower and Thompson Falls, no. So, I don't know the details of that. And then question number 4. Do you find by clear and convincing evidence that either of the defendants listed below are guilty of malice? Indicate yes or no. Now, before I read that, Mike wants to do the definition of what malice means for those of us who may not know.
Malice, the will, which is closely tied to intent. the will to do harm to another. Now let's just not stop at malice. Let's take a look at the word malign. Malign. Having an evil effect. Doing harm. A malign influence. Now let's take another look at malign. It's spelled a little bit differently, and it's pronounced just a little bit. See, one is malign, the other one is malign. So we're looking at malign right now. To make false or misleading statements about someone so as to injure him.
Well, doesn't Watchtower malign all of us apostates by saying, and even these child abuse reports are half-truths and lies and from apostates.
Remember our favorite little clown on that broadcast? Oh, think about the false accusations by apostates that we hide pedophiles. It's being proven in court, guys.
Well, I was going to say, what do you think the court answered on that? Okay, let me read the question again. Do you find by clear and convincing evidence that...
They're convinced.
That either of the defendants listed below are guilty of malice? Indicate yes or no. Watchtower of New York, yes. CCJW, yes.
Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, it was clear, convincing evidence to the jury that they are guilty of intentionally and willfully causing harm.
And it's signed by the foreperson from the jury. Okay, we, the jury, find the amount of punitive damages is Watchtower, $30 million. CCJW, $1 million. And then we know the other abuse survivor got $4 million. So there it is, $35 million altogether that somehow Watchtower and Jehovah's Witnesses are going to have to come up with that money and pay.
Well, they're just going to keep selling Kingdom Halls.
Yes.
They're just going to keep selling the Kingdom Halls.
Well, this is why, all this property is going up for sale.
Yeah. Here's something that you current Jehovah's Witness elders need to stop and think about. And in particular, the current Jehovah's Witness elder that is fully awake and understands what's going on. We, Kim and I, recognize because of the constant contact that we're in with current elders that many of you are staying in to help wake up family members.
And if you step down, then everybody's going to wonder why.
Yes. But here's the word of caution. As a congregation, the Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, are you going to be inadvertently indicted for this hiding and protecting pedophiles? So you might want to be asking yourselves, is there a way that I could word this to my family members as a good excuse for perhaps stepping down? Maybe worded in such a way, well, dear family member, the Watchtower and Bible Tract Society and the Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses just lost a $35 million lawsuit, and even the elders were held responsible for this. For that reason, I'm stepping down. Come up with whatever you can, because what's going to happen is you honest-hearted current Jehovah's Witness elders that are awake, you might just be caught in Charlotte's web.
Yeah.
The web of evil that this organization is being exposed for. Make no mistakes about it, friends. The state of Florida just recently became the 12th state in the United States of America to do a statewide investigation of the Catholic Church for hiding and protecting pedophiles. It ain't gonna stop there. Don't kid yourself. It is not going to stop there, because when cases like this against the Watchtower and Babel Crap Society hits mainstream media, like I'm told it made the New York Times. I'm
it's
also
made
told
news in other countries.
And when you've got an organization full of abuse victims that are hearing, wow, I could get $4 million. Wow, I can get $35 million. It's not going to stop with one or two. Trust me. Because when it comes to the worship of the Watchtower and Babel Crap Society or $35 million, the victims are going to go for the $35 million and they're going to say to hell with the Watchtower and Bible Crap Society.
Yeah, and I really wish a lot of these abuse survivors would wake up and say, hey, wait a minute, I'm being abused. I was shut down. I was told to keep quiet about this. Why am I giving loyalty to, an organization that is hiding this when I could, be getting all of this money?
And make no mistake about it, friends, when it comes to court judgments, 9 times out of 10, if you refer to a court case where the judge decided this, and this, the judge in your case is probably going to follow the precedence that was already established.
Yeah.
So come on, guys. We all want this organization gone. And this is a huge part of it, is supporting and helping the victims any way we can.
It's because from the very beginning of us doing this channel, we have always supported, all of the survivors who have left this cult.
And we're doing this for free.
Yeah.
We ain't getting anything for this. Nobody's paying us money to do this. We're doing this, well, for me, it's 2 personal reasons. First and foremost, the abuse. Now, let me requalify, in my opinion, what the abuse is. It's not just child sexual abuse. It's not adult sexual abuse and rape. It's also domestic abuse. It's also spiritual abuse, because every one of these religions and every one of these cults have manipulated the Bible to their advantage to excuse or to make an apologetic for their abuse.
Well, you can add in their mental and emotional abuse.
Mental and emotional, exactly.
And we can even see those that are leaving, still basically have that same Watchtower mentality where
absolutely.
Where they have to use Watchtower tactics and abuse those they're mad at.
Yeah, it's just a reoccurring thing. It continuously reoccurs. And, the thing is, for Kim and I, it's really become a bigger burden that, we're maybe not so willing to stick with it any longer, because all of this abuse behind the scenes gets floated to Kim and I's way in private emails. Well, I see what's going on. I'm afraid to speak up because I know I'm going to get shut down.
Yeah, I know I'm going to get abused. So,
yeah.
Anyway, enough about all of that, but this is good news. Like I said, this is the official verdict on the judgment against Watchtower and the CCJW and the local congregation of Thompson Falls, Montana.
Hey, I just wonder how much the 2-witness rule played into this verdict. We will never get rid of the 2-witness rule. Bullshit, Watchtower.
Yeah. Well, the only reason they doubled down on that was because the Australian Royal Commission final findings against Watchtower and calling them negligent prompted that.
Yeah.
Prompted
exactly.
that. So you all have a great weekend, and I'm going to be busy answering emails in the nail and coffin, so keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. We greatly appreciate it. Oh, and JW Suicides, I'm sorry I don't have a chance to watch all of your videos. If you could please just shoot me an email and let me know of the congregations and Kingdom Halls that you know about that are being sold and shut down, I would appreciate it. And some of my friends who are having a bad weekend, I love you guys. Hang in there.
Bye.
Bye.